Good morning. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday before a craft show. Deep breath. Well, yesterday I had some issues. Oh, we've got the trucks here. We had some issues yesterday because a tree fell on the cable and telephone lines, knocking out our Wi-Fi, and that happened at 11:30, and it didn't get fixed till 3:30. When I called, they were like, "Oh yeah, it's due to a power outage, and once the power comes back on, it'll come back." And I'm like, "No, the power never went out, just the internet. And there's a wire down. Somebody needs to get out here and work on it." So they got over, and they're like, "Well, yes, this is the way that the wires were vibrating so wildly when the tree fell on them, that pulled a plug out, and they had to plug it back in again." And they said, "But the wire that's down is Verizon." Called Verizon. That was fun. I Googled, how do you report a downed Verizon power line? They gave me a number. I called that number. They're like, "What are you doing calling this number? I don't know how to deal with this. Let me check with somebody. I don't know how to deal with this." And they gave me another number. Called that number. "What are you calling here for? We're wireless. This is the wireless number. We don't deal with the phone lines." I'm like, "Because the person at the number that I Googled gave me this number." "Well, what number was that?" But they took the address and said that they would forward it to the proper authorities. And then this morning, we have had like 5 different trucks here from time to time. And now there's one like right in my line of vision. And he's probably gonna climb up the pole right there and get something all tidied up. Okay, so we have Wi-Fi again, and the wire is leaving the road surface as we speak. And hopefully when they tighten things up and all that, they don't knock out the Wi-Fi again. So 4 hours, 4 hours without internet. Got a lot done. Let's see. The first thing I did was finish up the project. I told you that I was trying to use up like the ribbon yarn and the eyelash yarn and the scrubby yarn that I got in the yarn gift last week. So this has ribbon yarn in it, a purplish pink ribbon yarn. There's my dragon. Oh, wait a minute, you saw him already, because I remember tossing him into the light box. Never mind. That was before the power went out, or that was in the morning I finished him. Okay. Well then, showed you the butter lamp too. I made another Glam Chick. There's the boots, the hairstyle with the pink. And then, for my free pattern of the day, I used the Danika Bunny tutorial that's on YouTube, and I made a bunny with the fuzzy yarn that I got from the yarn gift. It was difficult to work with. You couldn't see your stitches because it's so fuzzy. But I think he turned out really cute. My husband goes, "Oh, it's going to sell at tomorrow's show for sure." Well then, once the internet came back on, I was doing all my internet stuff, catching up, updating some Etsy listings, doing this, that, the other thing. Well then, after Wheel of Fortune and Star Trek and all that, I had an idea in my head that I had to work on. Wednesday's such a cool chick. But I think I probably should have just maybe I should like pin her collar down so that it doesn't keep popping up like that, so it looks more like a collar instead of little white arms or something. But there's my latest Glam Chick, Wednesday. So, I didn't even use my dry erase board this morning for my to-do list. I was like, nope, I'm not going to take the time to copy it. Oh yes. And you notice that Wednesday has the bigger, these are the flat back resin sunglasses that I got from Temu. They don't have a button on the back to sew on like these do. And I'm worried that that might come off. So what did I do this morning? I looked up, I got these buttons at Joann's. Last one's on the rack. And, you know, we're not going to be able to shop there anymore. And there's no more online purchasing. Rather than drive around to 2 or 3 other Joann's in the area searching for the buttons and wasting all this time and mileage, I went right to the, I think it was Dress It Up website that these buttons come from. And I spent like $15 buying more buttons. So I will have enough buttons to make maybe about 50 more butter lamps. These aren't butter lamps. These are Glam Chicks. Think before you talk, woman. Okay, so I need to enter that expense in my accounting. I need to add links to yesterday's video. I need to print out a spreadsheet for the show. I've already updated and printed out my inventory and my list of shows to take to the show tomorrow. Empty the trash. Trash can's getting pretty full there. Do a load of dark laundry. Do a load of light laundry. What was it I just thought of after I said empty the trash? Add the $5 to the cash box. I got a in-person order, and there's a $5 bill that's sitting here that needs to go into the cash box. There was something else I was going to add to my list. After doing the laundry, maybe it was make my breakfast. Usually the morning of a craft show is so hectic that I like to make overnight oats the night before. So when I get up, I can just grab that canning jar that has the overnight oats in it, have my breakfast, and not worry about any prep time for that. So, today being Friday, there's a Hawaii 5-0 marathon on TV from I think it's noon to 5. And we're just having fish sticks for dinner, so I can watch TV and work on projects that whole time. So I'll probably have a lot more little stuff to add to my table for tomorrow. The car is like half packed. So during commercial breaks, I'll probably run back to the craft room and put stuff in cubbies and put them in the wire grid, get that wrapped up and out to the car. Like the totes and the blue bags are already loaded, or pretty much loaded. It's just a matter of taking out my grid with the bins in it. Oh, all done. There's nobody in that. They're putting the lift back on the truck. I think they're all done with their fixing. Yes, play by play. Okay, I really need to get stuff done. I'll probably check in tomorrow after the craft show with just a quick general high points, low points, and then on Sunday, after I've had a chance to crunch the numbers and do all my little stat things like how many in each price range sold, then I will do a full report on Sunday. Bye-bye, Verizon truck. Thank you for fixing that. It's nice not having a wire down in the road. Oh, yes, at least I got a good night's sleep last night, and I'm feeling rather silly this morning, but hey, it's better than being like, wah, 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 like I was yesterday because I didn't have Wi-Fi. I was getting so grumpy. I said, I'm going to do, can't do that. No, can't do that. It's very frustrating. I probably shouldn't be so dependent on the internet. Okay. This is a short one today because I'm busy, shockingly busy. And now my husband's walking across the front yard. My, this front front of our house is just so busy today. Bye bye.